Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a different video than what I've normally done. I've been doing vlogs recently. This is a new channel, but I decided that I wanted to do like a college tips video. I am going into my third year of college, so I feel like I have a lot of tips and just things that I could tell you guys and share with you guys, because I know when I was going into college, I had absolutely no idea what to expect. So I just want to like help you guys out. So let's get right into it. Before I start, I do want to say that I uploaded a few shorts on clothes that you absolutely need for college. There's 4 parts, so if you want to go check those out, those are listed under shorts in my videos. Okay, so first I want to quickly talk about scheduling classes. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, so I feel like I know now that I'm scheduled a lot of classes. So when you are scheduling classes, if you are not a morning class, do not schedule an 8 a.m. class, especially if it's longer than an hour. That will be miserable for you. You will have a terrible semester. So if you are not a morning person, just save yourself and don't do it. Otherwise, if you are a morning person and you like getting everything done in the morning, I would just try and bang out all your classes in the morning, so then you have the rest of your day to do whatever you like. Personally, that's what I like to do. I like to get everything done early in the morning. That's when my brain is fresh and like ready to learn. After I reach a certain point in the day, I'm like done and I don't want to go to classes, because I've had a lot of like late classes that I just dreaded going to also, because they were just late in the day, and when you're in high school you're used to just being done at 3, so when you have a class at like 5 or 6, it's just not the best. But if you are a night person and you work better at night, then do whatever works for you. But that's my tip for scheduling classes. Another thing, school related, I really suggest going to office hours. I feel like they can be really, really helpful. I always thought office hours were kind of stupid, honestly, until this year, but they help so much, especially if you are preparing for a big test. Go to those office hours, talk with the teacher, ask all your questions. They will help so much. And then for picking professors, I always use Rate My Professor, and it will basically give you a rating of how the professor is with teaching, and then there's a bunch of kids who will share their opinions. So that is really helpful when you're picking a class, because you don't want to go random and pick a random professor. It's just, you don't want to be stuck with a bad professor. Also, when it comes to registration day, I didn't know how stressful it would be, because you're going to create this whole schedule, and by the time you are up for registration, probably your whole schedule is going to be taken already. So I would create like 3 or 4 schedules, honestly, with backup professors, backup times, because you're not always going to get exactly what you want. And I didn't know that going into it. I just made 2 schedules. I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. No, because usually the professors with the best times always get taken first. So make sure you have backups. And then I'm going to quickly talk about clothes that you should bring for college, because I already did a huge video separate from this, so I'll go quickly. You definitely need comfy clothes for class. You might want to dress cute sometimes, but most of the time you're going to want to be in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, or something you can easily throw on. It's just how it is. Like, trust me, like, you are not going to want to be dressing all cute. So just make sure you have a bunch of comfortable clothes. Make sure you have a comfortable pair of sneakers to walk in. You are going to be doing so much walking, especially if you're in a big campus that you have to walk like 20 minutes to class. Just make sure you have a comfortable pair of sneakers. Make sure you have an umbrella. You don't want to get stuck in the rain. Trust me, like, I've gotten stuck in the rain and all my books got wet. It was terrible. Just have an umbrella in your backpack at all times. Also, one thing I will say, I'm not really going to talk about going out in this video. So for going out, you want a good pair of going out shoes. Ones that you don't care to get dirty. You just aren't gonna want to wear a nice pair of sneakers or shoes because they will get destroyed. So make sure you bring a pair of shoes that you don't care about, or buy a cheap pair of shoes you don't care about. Trust me. Okay, I feel like this is a huge topic about what you need for your dorm. First off, I just want to say I created a whole Amazon idea list on what to bring for your dorm. I'm going to talk about a few things that you 100% need, because you need a lot of stuff that sometimes you don't think about. First off, let's talk about shower supplies. So you are 100% going to need a shower caddy. So a shower caddy is basically this bag that you keep all of your shower things in: shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all of that stuff. That way you can easily bring it to the shower with you, because you're most likely not going to be keeping all of your stuff in the shower, because if you're using a communal shower, or sometimes you're in a suite and you're sharing a bathroom with a shower with 5 girls, you're not going to have all of space to fit your things in the shower. So it's easy to just have a shower caddy. You're going to want to have shower shoes. You do not know what has been on that shower floor or who has been in the shower. So just bring a pair of shower shoes. You'll feel way cleaner, and yeah, you can get them on Amazon. Like, they're really cheap. You are going to want a bunch of power strips, like the long ones with a bunch of like wall plug-ins. I can't think of the word, but dorms barely have any outlets for you to plug your things in, especially if you're sharing with 1 or 2 other people. You are going to want to have a bunch extra, because you don't realize how many things you need plugged in, like a mini fridge or chargers. If you have lights, like, just bring a bunch. You're going to want to bring also an air purifier. The dorm rooms are so dusty. So this is why so many kids get sick, because the rooms are just, they're not the nicest. So if you have an air purifier, it just makes the air quality better, you know. Make sure you have a small vacuum. You want like the mini vacuum, because it doesn't take a lot of space, so it's easy to store away, because it will get really dusty in your room. So you're gonna want something to get rid of that dust. So now for laundry basket. So I have the one that you lug over your shoulder. It looks like Santa's little bag that he brings. I honestly hated it. I hated it so much because it got so heavy, and I would have to bring it down the hall, down a few flights of stairs, down to the laundry room. It was just so heavy to just bring around everywhere. So if you do have the room, I recommend getting one on wheels, so you can literally just wheel it to the laundry room. It makes it so much easier. But if you don't have that room, there's so many other options that you can get. It's not that big of a deal, but I wish I had one on wheels. It would have made my life so much easier. And you are also going to want to bring a water bottle. So whether it's a Hydro Flask, a Stanley, a Yeti, you're going to want to have a reusable water bottle that you can bring to class with you, because having plastic water bottles is annoying, and it's also pricey if you're on a budget. So just have a reusable water bottle. It keeps your water cold. You can store so much water in it, and I highly recommend one. Also, while we're on the water subject, you are going to need a Brita. You 100% need a Brita. Keep it in your fridge, store it in your fridge. They have small ones, they have big ones. Trust me, like, you're not always gonna have plastic water bottles. There are some water fountains, I think, depending on where you are, but a Brita is such a game changer. You just fill it up in your sink. It purifies the water so you could drink it, like sink water that you're not supposed to drink, and it's just really easy to have and use. Another thing, you are going to need ice trays. If you like cold water like me, you are going to want to have like at least 2 ice trays for yourself. If you like iced coffee, you're going to want an ice tray. Just get an ice tray to have extra not extra, just have ice cubes, because you're not gonna have ice cubes otherwise unless you go to get food or something. Okay, you're also going to need medicine. So Advil, Tylenol, maybe some Dayquil, NyQuil. You are going to get sick. It's bound to happen. You're around a bunch of people all the time, going out or going to class. Just bring some, have extra. You're gonna need it. I don't know how I forgot about this, but I feel like most people know, but if you don't, you are gonna need a mattress topper. Those mattresses that they provide for you are rock solid. So get yourself a mattress topper. They have so many to choose from. There's so many options. If you want a good sleep, you are going to want a mattress topper. Also, back to shower supplies, you're gonna want a bathrobe because it makes it so much easier. You might be around other people, and just having a bathrobe, you just feel more secure, especially if you're walking around in the dorm around other people. Just get yourself a bathrobe. It helps so much. And then also for closet and storage, I got myself a long shoe rack. It's not really a shoe rack, I guess it is, and it's just like little things that you store in your closet, and I hung my shoes in it. I also got one where I hung my sweatshirts in it. Aren't going to have so much space in your closet. Everything's gonna be very limited. So I also got the hangers that have multiple of them on them because it saves so much space. So yeah, I feel like mainly that's like everything, the most important stuff that I would suggest. Everything else is kind of up to you and your preference. But I think that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. I can make plenty more college tips videos. I kind of wanted to be more broad on this one and hit a bunch of topics. I feel like that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want more or any other types of videos. But yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.